Let's also consider the fact that when you teach me to make sure I don't let anybody put their hands on me, that you contradict that statement and teaching by you being the one that is obviously doing that through your choice of reaction when you're upset. And so basically, you're subliminally leaving the message it's okay for you to do that, but anyone external of you, it's not okay. So I guess the question is, why are you the exception, and why have you made yourself the exception to teach me that I need to create a value around allowing a person who raised me to think it's okay to put their hands on me or their choice of rod onto me through their choice of reaction physically and making it okay. That's a contradiction where you're telling me to normalize someone who raised me that says they love me to make that okay. When it really should be nobody should be allowed to harm me in any way at all, even you, regardless how you feel about me. When you call it discipline and you're using a Bible to do it. And then what trend do you think that eventually develops when that kid starts to interact with other kids, by the way? Where that kid then thinks it's okay to start putting their hands on someone if they have a physical, if they decide they want to have a physical reaction towards someone external of them outside of you that has triggered and upset them emotionally. And yet that kid is told they need to deal with their feelings, not physically react to someone. Huge contradiction going on here, and a large lack of accountability and responsibility that I'm also identifying here as well with you. I may not be your parent, I may be your kid, but I also am allowed to stand up for myself because I'm at a point where I have realized that you have no right to ever put any sort of physical reaction towards me at all. You had no right to do that to me, regardless what you called it during that time or back in your day. It is time for you to face me and own it. And if you don't, that's your choice, obviously. But it also tells me a lot about where you're not willing to change your ways and change who you are, which also tells me a lot about this relationship we have that I'm not going to take part of it anymore. And I'm not seeking your approval with it either. Regardless how much you may see this conversation as disrespectful, I'm respecting myself by confronting you, even if you don't see it.